My name is Robert, and this is my wife, Chelsea.
Foothills Church has always been a part of our life. We started going when it was at Maryville Christian, and then we stopped going for a little while. And then I got a postcard in the mail about the Mom Stay Out program. What I remember most about that day was meeting Micah, and she prayed with me that I would carve out time for Jesus. And I came to Foothills Church that Sunday, and I've been coming ever since. In 2014, our son Braden was diagnosed with cancer. I thought he had a stomach ache and he had a kidney tumor. Shortly thereafter, Micah and Trent came to the hospital and they prayed over our son, and Foothills Church just really stepped up for us then. They supported us, they prayed with us, and we just can't say enough good things about all the things that they did for us. Robert always had kind of come to church with us on and off, but never consistently, and it really just drove me nuts, and I wanted him to come with us every Sunday as a family so that we could hear the same thing and kind of grow together. Then one day he just shows up randomly, and I was so excited, and we sat down, and then I remember Pastor Trent started preaching, and all that I heard was the word tithing. And I thought, how is he preaching about tithing today? He's never, ever gonna come back. Like, he's gonna think that the church just wants his money, and we're never gonna see Foothills Church again.
So on that day that I'd come to church, and the sermon that day was on tithing, and really struck me really hard when we left that day, and I come home and talked to Chelsea about it. And I think what was most impactful for me is that prior to that point, we really didn't have consistency on tithing. And when Trent said that it's not your money, it's God's money, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And it made me realize that I trusted God in my life with every ounce of everything, with Braden and every other piece of my life, and that I should do that with all things, and that includes the money that God gives us, because it is His. In the past, we looked at it as if we can, we will, whereas on that day and during that time frame, we decided to actually sit down and make a budget and determine what we were going to spend on, with the first line being, what we're going to give back to God, because He gave it to us. So first thing we're going to do is give back, a portion of what He gave us.
Jesus changed our life. He carried us through our son's sickness, and in November 2019, he had his last oncology appointment ever. We never have to go back, and he is cured. And then Jesus changed our life through this church. We attend here, we bring our children here, I volunteer in the 3-year-olds, and Jesus has used this church to help us so much, and I just feel like it would not be right of us to not use the money that God has given us to put back into this ministry that means so much to us. If we're going to consume here and reap the benefits, why would we not want to give back the money that God has given to us?